Hey everybody, and welcome back to the AxeCraft multiplayer server! Ah la la! Today I'm gonna start the video out as I said I was gonna do with some and show you some of the work I've been doing off camera. But before I do any of that, I gotta do this. I finally got my new mouse and keyboard. Yay! Yay! So hopefully there'll be less like I'm slamming the keys right now and I can barely hear them, so hopefully that's better. I have a mouse that I can adjust the sensitivity. I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not. I highly doubt it, but you never know. I gotta find a right sensitivity. Like this is, I think it's 1800, and it just jumps straight up to 4000, which I can go whoop, whoop, whoop. So I gotta do slight movements. I gotta get used to it, but I don't know. And then there's 800, which I'm moving the mouse super fast right now. I'm like, and let's go back up to 4000. Anyways, point being, today I'm going to start out the video by showing you some of the stuff I've been doing off camera. As you can see right there, you'll probably still hear the mouse. Yeah, more than likely. But yeah, the bridge right there. I like it. And I wasn't quite sure what to do here. It was one of those, I wanted to do an arc of some kind, but I couldn't figure anything out that was decent. So I decided to do a mild suspension bridge type thing. And again, I apologize if I'm like, woo, over swinging a bit. I'm getting used to the mouse. So, in the tower, I've started organizing blocks. Yes, I know this is a lot of storage, but I want it. I also have obviously made the top floor here. I'm going to decorate this once I have all my chests and stuff put in. Really gotta get used to this mouse sensitivity. I have made the staircase all the way to the top of what the tower is at the moment, but that is about all I've done with the second tower. Is that like lighting bugs or something? Yeah, there's a bit of lag on the server today for me. I don't know what it is. Might be my internet. I have no idea, but 'tis a bit slow, and those animals are loud. Sound friendly creatures. Done. Okay. So another thing I did is at OJ's place, so I will travel over there now. I will show you what I did, then I will explain what we are doing in today's episode. This right here is how badly I'm lagging. I've been standing here for about 20 seconds now. I also wrote something in the chat. This is getting really, really annoying. Yeah. Yep, no, it's not coming through for me. So I will attempt to... Oh, and there it is. Timeout. Okay, so I'll be back in a little bit. When I say lag, I really am not kidding. I have a 960 ping to the server right now. That is terrible. This video will more than likely be late now. Hopefully I can still get it up. But we'll have to see how the day progresses with this. But so far it's not looking too good. So it might be... I might upload this on Saturday. So you're probably seeing this on Saturday. But we'll see. Anyways, I will come back once this issue is resolved. Alright, so the server seems fine now. But I'm not 100% sure. But this is what the project was. OJ asked me to help him make a 2-level farm. Using obviously water to harvest everything. I'm not going to hit it just because nothing's grown. Eventually that back there will be changed for, I think he wanted quartz, but he's got to change them back to sticky pistons. Those are just regular pistons because he didn't have any slime balls. But yeah, very simple concept. Water flows in, pushes everything into the hoppers, everything gets collected over her, and that's just a bunch of random stuff I threw in. Same thing for the top level. Now, the interesting thing about this is I decided I'm going to be fancy and I'm going to use a button, which you can see down there. Now, what the button does, let me just get back here. That button is hooked up to a pulse lengthener, something like that. I can put the link, I will probably put the link for the video I use for this. This is, again, designed by Mr. Zoomavoid. And all it is there's 8 blocks in there, just enough time for under minimal lag circumstances for the water to push every item out. Now the thing about how everything is set up in here, and I'm trying to talk fairly quickly here because I have limited time. The thing about how it's set up is I had to stagger it. So I had to make the bottom go first, then the top. Because what was happening is when the top water would connect to the bottom, it would start flowing water back that way. So any items in there didn't go. So what I ended up doing is I added a... oh, never mind. Looks like it's happening again. I'll be back once it's finished. Alright, so the server seems to be fine again. A little bit of lag, but I'm not quite sure. Well, let's test. Shall we? Test. Carting. That's the first time I did that. Apparently, I've said it twice. Apparently. Anyways, like I was saying, I just added the redstone delay here. Just long enough so that it doesn't wash the stuff back. Like I said, I would show you guys, but this is freshly planted, and I don't feel like replanting it all. But yeah, this is the basic setup. That's the redstone I've been working on off camera. But enough with what I've been doing off camera. Now for some on camera work. Now what the project is today is something I've been putting off for a very long time, and that is the auto harvesting of my wheat. Now I know the placement here is not ideal, but what I'm going to have is I'm replacing these blocks in the 3 remaining ones with some sticky pistons that will pull down the water, or pull down the glass and let the water flow and auto harvest everything. And I got to do this in this one. What's my mouse sensitivity? It feels high. No, it's not. In that one, and as well as in that one. Now, before you ask about this half pillar right here, I took some blocks out of here, and I'm going to replace that. And I put them here just because I'm going to have 2 buttons. I say 2, but it's more like 8. One on any of the sides here, one on any of the sides here for the wheat. So what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to start with this wall here, and then I'll probably do the rest off camera. Now I need to get rid of this dirt, and I'm probably going to have to get a hoe up in here. Okay, so let's see. I want to connect everything together. So it's more than likely going to require a couple pistons, but not much I can really do about that. Okay, how about this? How about we place the pistons here first? So take that. So the way the the way the blocks are positioned at the moment is going to be their quote-unquote off position. And I gotta get back there anyways to place some water. I don't have a bucket with me. I just realized this. Ay, so prepared, so prepared. Nothing ever changes, does it? Okay, so real quick, gonna go grab the pistons. I do not need these on me. Let's see. Grab the pistons and the repeaters. So all I gotta do is right here. Yeah. Put all 7 of the pistons here like this. That. And I just gotta dig this out. Now the redstone is not going to be far. It's just gonna be just under the wool here. I should have brought shears with me. It's the one thing I'm surprised I don't have. Alright. Make it simple and straightforward. Just come out over here. Gotta take out that here. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here, and I will also show you a cool little redstone technique I've, not that I've discovered, but I found out fairly recently of. And let's just, I gotta take that block out. Dig, dig, dig. So let's just, away with you wool. Okay, so all the pistons are in place. I'm gonna dig this out right here. Okay. Oh, hello outside world. How are you? I'm good. Okay, so gonna place the blocks back on this, and I'll put this up later on. I promise. I'm not bullshitting. Not Bolshevicking. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just saying words. But what else is new? So one there, one there, one there, and so on and so forth. I could do a fancy little redstone thing at the bottom, but it doesn't need to be super multi-layered. So let's just well, I put everything in the chest so I could know where everything is, but then I leave it there. I mean, how smart is that? So let's just grab a stack here. I don't need that much, but it'll be nice to have. Don't need the pistons. I will need you. Okay. So now let's just wire everything up. I know this is probably excessive pistons, but I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna argue with it. Okay, so let's see. So I need to put one there and a repeater here. This is something that I've done in a previous world that I did show on camera. It's in my amplified multiplayer, but it's a cool little trick. And obviously I'll put some more wiring here and there on the other sides for it. But for now, this is all that's going to be. Because what happens is I'm going to put a button up there, and I will actually do that now. Put the button up here. So when you press that, powers the redstone. When the redstone here gets powered, it powers a block underneath it. The repeater pulls that power out and sends it down the line here. Now, one thing I just realized I must do. I also gotta double check if I gotta put something else there. Yeah, let's grab that. Put you there and put the torch there, because that has to be in the quote-unquote off position. Let's see. Yep, that works. I'm more than likely gonna have to put a row of repeaters here for timing and such. So let's just move this down a bit. About right here will do. So you there, and let's just put some repeaters starting here, because I got to. No, that slows down the signal. I would have to set up a pulse lengthener here, because I'm pretty sure that's not enough. And there, just put a wood button. But the only way I'll really be able to find out is by testing. And yeah, let's see. There. What that also helps me is I can do that and not cut off the signal. So I will replace this dirt now. I will go grab some more dirt, some water, and a hoe, and I will test this system out. So I will be back in a little bit with the final results of this. Alright, so here is the basic setup. I haven't tried it or anything yet. All I did was I opened it up, placed the water. I will close it back off again, but it's just a test run. Now, hopefully, if I design this thing correctly, the water should stop right there. Cross fingers, boys. Cool. Now I can just walk up and harvest everything and replant. Now, I may or may not switch this to a wood button, just because the water barely gets halfway and then it does that, but I'm not quite sure of it yet. Plus, I don't have any wood on me, although I could just take some from there. I won't. So, let me replug this and set up the other ones, and I will be back with you guys once I'm done that. Alright, and that's all the pistons for every single, well, wheat, anyways, farm hooked up. Interesting thing happened. While I was setting up this one in the corner, I forgot that there's actually a cave behind this wall. And there was a part of that cave that was blocked off that was not lit up, and is still not completely lit up. But I could hear some zombies, so I opened up the wall, and there was, I don't know, 20 to 25, approximately, zombies holding eggs. Yeah, that old 1.7 problem. Yeah, I spent about 2 minutes killing them. Just threw one hole in the wall and got jumped by a baby. But that's the excitement for me today. But yeah, all this is hooked up. They're all working beautifully, might add. Do it again. And one more time. Yep, they're all flowing at once. I'm obviously not hooking up the one over here, because there's no need to, because there is no farm here. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to set up the pumpkins or not yet, or at all. But I hear flowing water. Oh, it's like, why do I hear flowing water? It's right there. Yeah, I can't do anything because of the redstone. Never mind. I was having a thought. But yeah, that's basically what this farm is. So all I gotta do is plant, go away, do some other things, come back when it's all fully grown, and yeah, that's pretty much all that there really is to it. What I will probably do, though, is I will probably plant at least like carrots or potatoes here. Maybe do 2 potatoes and 1 carrots as well. Because, again, Zoomavoid, I really do enjoy watching Zoomavoid and Mumbo and Etho and all that. There is apparently something in the code that if if you plant wheat in a strip like this, or anything actually, it grows. It'll grow faster if there's something parallel to it or in the same line. See, but if you start going in a batch, because I'm explaining this terribly, I realize. Actually, hold on. Let's grab a segment over here. Okay, so when this one tries to grow, it does a check of all 8 around it. If there's one here, 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 or here, I think it halves the growth rate or something like that. But if there is one in a parallel plane to it, or only words, I really can't talk. Okay, let me try that again. If there is one, if it's just in a row, if all the wheat within its area are just in a line, its effect is it's unaffected. But it's only if it's like just one line. I explained this poorly. I realize. Go watch the Zoomovoid's video. It's one of his Minecraft myth bustings. He explains it a lot better than I do. But I might do that. But for now, I'm just gonna plant these in strips like this, because wheat is not a main priority for me. I don't absolutely need it. Like, honestly, this bread has been lasting me very, very long time. I have the auto chicken cooker that I'm still using. It's just I'm not around too much. That's the main reason I made the bread, is I left for a little while working on some other stuff, and I made the bread just because I needed food, because I was basically out of food, which is never a good thing in Minecraft when you're out of food, especially since they added the hunger. But yeah, that's the farm completed. Now, I will probably end up hooking up some pistons or some kind of thing like that to the pumpkins as well, but I'm unsure at the moment. I'm perfectly fine with just hacking away at it using the must chop wood axe. Also, 26. There was 26 zombies. But yeah, with that is the end of the episode. I apologize for a shorter episode, but as you saw in the beginning, I was having a little bit of server issues, and it took a little while for them to be fully fixed. So thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want any information on anything that I'm doing, let me know if I'm missing something, or if you want a tutorial on something that I'm doing, because I realize I don't show absolutely everything, but a lot of them are based on other people's tutorials. Anything I've mentioned that is from somebody else will be put in the description down there. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys. This is, what, Friday's episode? Yes, this is going up tomorrow. It is Thursday evening at the moment, so I am rendering this and uploading this, but I will see you guys on Monday with another Minecraft, so I will see you then. Bye!